What is going on, guys? Joey Franzo here with Flex Training Systems. I felt extra productive today, so I was able to put Mikey's lifts together. I know that I said I was going to do Keiko next, but I'm going to hold off on that because I want to get the high quality videos from SBD for Keiko and Amanda, so we're going to hold off on those, and I'll probably just do Mikey and myself in the meantime. I want to give you guys some backstory. I'm just gonna start this over while I give you guys some backstory. So Mikey has been with me for many years, many years, over 3 years. He used to be in '93, I believe, when we started. His numbers were like 560, 385, 660 deadlift, right? He has made so much progress in that time. I have been through so much with this kid. I've sent him to worlds. He's just a fucking hard worker that gets shit done. He actually works for me now, and he's like one of my favorite people. um, Coming into this meet, he's a little bit heavier, so around 240, 241, something like that. And so we had to cut to 231. He ended up, I don't know what the situation was beforehand, but I remember talking to him very close to the meet, and he was like, "Yo, I'm in the sauna. I'm getting my weight down." The entire time he was in the sauna, he was like 5 pounds over with 5 hours to go, or something like that. 5 pounds in 3 hours or some shit like that. But it was crazy. Um, Granted, because he was so heavy and most of his weight loss came through sauna, assuming he can put all the weight back on, I'm not expecting much of a performance drop. The thing that was a little iffy, right, was he made weight at the very last second, which I believe if you weigh in at like 8 a.m. I mean, for us it was like what, 4. So he had till 5:30 to weigh in, and then lifting starts at 6. The girls start lifting, whenever they're done with squats, he's up, right? So essentially 45 minutes, 50 minutes after making weight. I want to know what would have happened. Eventually, we might run through this again. If he would have made weight and had the full 2 hours to gain his weight, considering he took second at this meet, I think he has a ton of potential, and he's not even close to it yet. Like over 2,000 is just going to be regular for him. Not a lot of people know about Mikey, but Mikey's just one of those people that's kind of like Keiko, who's been, nominated 12th. Nobody knows about him, just kind of in the background working, and then they just kind of come out of nowhere. This is the best he'd ever looked. This is the strongest he's ever been. I have a lot of reasons for that. Are just like variables outside the gym. He moved in with his girl now. He doesn't have to deal with he's not walking around at school and moving around a lot. He's just training, and he works for me, and that's I think that's pretty much it. He can get his good sleep, and he's good to go. So I am so proud of this guy, as you guys can tell. His last couple competitions, I've always put grinders on his squats somewhere in the over 680 range. This is 700 pounds. That's like the best it's looked. I apologize if the video looks kind of choppy for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. Part of it could still be rendering. I'm gonna run it back. Yeah, it's still doing it. I don't know. Chat. Sorry guys. I don't know why it's doing that, but it shouldn't be doing that. So, we have bench press coming up here. I recently changed, or I think he just randomly decided to try it one day. I don't necessarily know how we got here, but he used to do a soft touch, and just the bigger he got, I think it's just more comfortable to do a sink, kind of like how I do it. Um, on his bench press, right here they got his racks wrong, so whenever that happens, you just tell them it's wrong, and then they fix it. If it's their error, you'll get the time back. If it's your error, then you gotta hurry up. But you guys are gonna see here, we just changed his technique. Like I think within the last 2 weeks. Normally I don't recommend doing that, but like I said, Mikey's been with me for a long time. He's very experienced. That flies right off his chest. I think that was 429. Um, jump to 446 next. Right now coming into this meet, I knew that it was gonna be between 105s are super competitive, right? Now there's that guy Amendola that benches like 580. He went like 660, 580, 660. Totals like 1900 total with 300 kg squat and deadlift, which is fucking crazy to me. 446 there. Again, there's I don't know why my video is being so slow, but blows right up. So we jumped the 5 kilos. My justification for that, yeah, you can be safe and jump 5 pounds, but like I would always rather try to jump the 5 kilos. If you miss, like try to grind it out. If you miss, big deal. You're realistically leaving 5 pounds off of your total, which more often than not does not matter. It's not going to play into anything. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I thought his second was easy enough to justify this jump. So, here we go. That would have looked a lot better had the fucking video not been stuttering like this. But yeah, he got it nice and easy. Moving into deadlift. Now his weight is kind of back to him. We've had a little bit of time between making weight and now, so I'm expecting, really by bench he's good to go, but I'm expecting him to be strong here. Now traditionally in the past, we've had issues with just him not being able to lock out all the way, just kind of getting stuck halfway. I mean, he's very powdered up now. He's a lot stronger than before. I think it's usually always on the Alico. I'm not really too sure. If you guys notice on his sumo deadlift, he does hook, and he grips the bar like a good amount into the smooth. But again, if you're doing hook grip, this is something that people need to know about hook grip. Is like it's not a matter of like squeezing the bar. It's just once you're locked in, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's like either you're secure or you're not. That's one of the things about hook grip, and I know that I said this in a Q&A. I said that you need to kind of be built for it, and a lot of people were asking me about that. What I meant was, you just basically need to have long enough fingers to be able to get your index and middle finger around your thumb with the bar, pushing your thumb kind of down into your middle finger and index finger, and then you're hooking those fingers around your thumb, and there's just no way you're gonna drop it. So yeah. Also, so kind of strategy real quick. I don't know why I clicked on that. Strategy real quick. It's later in the day, guys. I'm on my fucking second thing of taupe. All right, my brain is melting. So, coming into this meet, I knew that Bryce was gonna do his thing, and then Ashton was gonna go for the win no matter what. Didn't matter what the fuck it was. He was just gonna go for it. And then I knew that would potentially create an opportunity for us if Ashton were to miss. There was a lot of competition, and Joseph Amendola, the guy with the gigantic bench, he had a great total. He had a great total, but I mean, we deadlift much more than him. So pretty much the way that what it came down to was, okay, right now, we can secure third place, right? We can secure third place. We can guarantee third. Third can be a non-issue, right? I know that Ashton is not gonna go for second. He's not gonna secure second. He's pulled 821 before. He needs to pull 821 to win. There's no way it's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, why would he? Hey, can you hit your gym PR for the win? I mean, everybody's gonna go for that, right? So that being said, I thought to myself, okay, if he wins, I don't even remember what Mikey would have needed to pull to beat Bryce, but I just know that it was like a little out of range. It was like a little bit more than what I wanted to have Mikey attempt, and I was just like, no, I don't want to do that, right? I do not want to risk that, right? Also, Bryce's second looked pretty good. Granted, he ended up failing on grip. If I would have known that, I might have changed. I would have been like, hey, Mikey, you want to fucking send it? But you know, who knows? You gotta. I'm already trying to predict the future in so many different ways. You know, you have to. You got to be reasonable with it. You can't just like assume everything is gonna work out in your favor, right? I did. So like I said, I assume okay. If Bryce makes his, Ashton's gonna send it. I was thinking hopefully Bryce makes his because then Ashton has to pull like a little bit more than what he's ever done, I think, in a meet, which is going to decrease the likelihood of him making it. Granted, I need Mikey to pull this in order to secure second if Ashton misses. Right? If Ashton makes, there's nothing we can do about it. And then if we miss, we end up getting fourth, right? Because, like I said, Amendola showed up and he was like kind of keeping us honest, right? Mikey luckily was on point today despite barely making weight. Literally at the very last second, the very last increment, right? So we went with that. I said, fuck it. This is what's going to happen. Something's going to happen with Bryce's pull, whether he makes it or misses. If he makes it, that's better for us. If he misses, I mean, Ashton is probably going to pull for the win, but we'll see. So I put on fucking 793, almost 800 pounds. I think I'm just yelling at him here, telling him to just make sure that make sure his grip is solid and shit like that. Because like I said, if that's that and locking all the way through, right? Shout out to the crispy flex comp T. And he blows it up. You see me losing my fucking mind in the background. I'm gonna have to roll this back because, all right. So he goes nuts. He tackles me. We actually go flying into the back. And we actually knock someone over and I have to grab them. Like as I'm falling, I'm like grabbing that person like yo, and I just try to reduce their impact, right? But so now, you know, Mikey pulls this, and it comes down to I think Bryce goes up, Bryce misses. Ashton goes up and full sends it. It flies off the ground. He starts vibrating like shaking like crazy. Maybe he rushed his setup. Maybe the platform was weird. Maybe it was an OPB. I don't fucking know. But he ended up missing it. That bumps Ashton down to third. Mikey sneaks in, barely making weight. Nobody was even talking about this guy, right? And he was only a couple kilos away from the world record total. I think it was like 5 or 7 kilos away, which Bryce ended up matching at the end of the meet. So like Mikey's right there. He had more. I could probably put another 5 kg on squat, put another 5 kg on his deadlift if I really needed to. He's gonna get stronger. His momentum, guys. I'm telling you right now. Whether other, I'm telling you guys because you guys follow my channel. You guys are the real ones, right? By the way, we're doing hashtag real ones at the end of the video because Mikey's the realist. Mikey's momentum. Mikey's momentum moving forward. I get so excited. I get a fucking feeling in my chest when I think about what I can do with this kid, right? And it's such a great thing to have someone that just has been working hard for years, that's been putting in the work, that doesn't talk. He just does his shit, right? And he comes in and he gets second. I know everybody else is going to be pushing it, but the amount of effort, like I didn't even have to, you know, this was the easiest prep I think I've ever written for him, right? From my perspective. And now that he doesn't have all those extra variables in the way, he could just focus on training. I'm telling you guys right now, Mikey is fucking coming. Anybody that counts him out, clearly he will sneak up on you just like he did here. Okay? I know I'm gassing him up a lot, but I'm just telling you guys, like, we are past the point of X's and O's. We are just at the point where, like, we're on the same wavelength. You know what I mean? We've reached that next level. Like I said, I'll get 3 years in with you. We're gonna do great things. So, I am insanely proud of Mikey. I'm happy to have him work for me. I'm happy that I can provide for him in some way, you know. And like I said, those of you that have been trying to get on the team, he is one of the guys that works under me. I'm not always available, but if you want to work with a fucking phenomenal athlete like that, that's been working with me for 3+ years, you know, he's one of my guys. So, Mikey, if you see this, man, I'm fucking proud of you, dude. I don't even know what to say. I'm honored to help you and just to see you come here and have a fucking perfect meet, PR every lift, make weight. Like I say, hey man, you cool jumping 17 keys, and you're just like, fuck it, dude. We jumped the 17, and you end up getting it done. I mean, that's what you want to do at nationals, guys. You want to bring your A game. You want to go 9 for 9. You want to place as high as you possibly can. Um, you know, to get second to a vet like Bryce, like shit, dog. I'm so excited for the future, and I can't wait to. I can't wait. I just can't fucking wait. So I definitely want to build upon this next year. I'm getting fucking hyped up, guys, talking about this. Right, my passion is bleeding out. Um, But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the coach's corner with Mikey. I hope that made some sense to you guys and maybe you learned something after we get all these coaches corners out the way. I want to do like a video kind of describing what I saw at nationals. There were some things that I saw a lot of people screw up on, and I kind of want to just make a video that can help some people. I realize the people that are really our threats in terms of like competitors, they already know this shit. So me making this video and like putting the secrets out is not really, it's not really gonna affect me. You know what I mean? But if you guys aren't already, you can follow Mikey down below. I'm pretty sure I have his Instagram down there. We're doing a sale. If you watch this video on 11/1, I think we're doing a sale till midnight. So you have like 9 hours, something like that, 8.5 hours. If you happen to see this and you're trying to do the pro am, you have till 10 p.m. Eastern, so you don't have a lot of time. But we're doing a sale for Halloween, 50% off. Tina just randomly decided to do it, so I'm just letting you guys know. Shit, guys. Yeah, gonna knock these coaches' corners out. We're gonna get Keiko's and Amanda's. I might do my coaches' corner next because I'm waiting on the footage. But whenever I get it, I will do their coaches' corners. We have a lot of things coming up. I'm just trying to keep the ball rolling and keep pushing limits. You guys already know what to fucking do. Let me get a real one, hashtag real ones, in the comments below, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.